Hi guys, and welcome back. So this morning I did my makeup with the intention of coming home from work and then being able to basically just jump in to film. What I didn't anticipate is the fact that I have just like the worst absolute allergies today, but I decided not to redo my makeup even though I look a little crazy because this is real. This is the real me. This is what happens to me almost every day. You know, that was really the whole reason why I made this channel, is just to be completely honest and real with you guys. You know what can spice up even the most dull and allergy makeup faces ever? Highlighter. And I've got 4 of them. I stopped by a Bed Bath & Beyond on my way home from work the other day with the intention of, getting something completely different. And this one actually had the Harmon section in there, which is like makeup and health and skincare, beauty, all that stuff. And guess what I found? The Physicians Formula Butter Highlighters. So obviously you can see it comes in 4 shades. There are 2 that I consider to be a little bit lighter and 2 that are probably better suited for deeper skin tones, but we're going to test them all. The shades are Pearl, Champagne, Pink, and Rose Gold. And lucky for me, my sister is staying with us for a little bit and we do not look alike at all. Where I am super, super fair-skinned, she is almost a deep skin tone. She's like medium/deep, and she doesn't tan. It's not from fake tanning, it's not self-tanning, she's just very deep skinned. So I'm super excited because I'm going to get to show you what these look like, not only on my fair skin, but on a deeper skin tone. If you're familiar with the Physicians Formula Butter Blush or the Butter Bronzer, you'll know that it is a Muru Muru Butter Blend, and this is exactly the same. It is a cream to powder highlighter, and let me read you a little bit of what it says on the back of the packaging. It's the same on all 4, so there's nothing different. It says, it is an ultra-luxurious and multi-dimensional cream to powder highlighter infused with Muru Muru butter and delivers a radiant Brazilian goddess glow. Yeah, I need that. Lightweight, one-swipe, blendable coverage features ultra-refined pearls and soft focus pigments that smooth skin texture, brighten skin tone, and deliver a gorgeous highlighted finish. It also says it is a skin-loving blend. It is infused with a powerful blend of Muru Muru butter, Kupuaku butter, and Tukuma butter from the lush and nutrient-rich Amazon, and it's packed with essential fatty acids and provitamins that soften, condition, and moisturize skin, leaving it silky soft. So my first impression with this is that it's probably going to be pretty good on all skin types, but if you're as fair as I am, again, I haven't opened these up, I haven't done anything with them besides ogle how pretty they were. I am thinking, honestly, like in real life, I'm probably only going to be able to wear this one here called Pearl. I went ahead and took this lightest shade out of the box, and it has the most beautiful holographic packaging. I know that the Butter Blush and the Butter Bronzer kind of have a similar kind of packaging, but this is just like the most beautiful like holographic silver, and it has that same palm leaf design that the other packaging has as well. Okay, but unlike the Butter Blush and the Butter Bronzer, where their packaging is a flip top like this doesn't do that. This is actually it's kind of like a Colourpop container where the lid just twists off. That's kind of cool. I'm so excited to swatch this. Oh my god, it feels so creamy. Whoa. I don't know how well you can see that, but that is a beautiful pearl shade. They weren't kidding. That is gorgeous for lighter skin tones. Alright guys, the ultimate test. It's pretty, but it kind of went on like a little chunky. But I think I just might have been really heavy-handed with the fan brush. I don't know. Alright, let's just try this with my finger. Let's just like tap my finger in it. It is like putty. It's like it's such a cool texture. It's so different from the blush and the bronzer texture. It's so much creamier feeling. But let's go ahead and try doing it with my finger. Oh, that's better. I kind of feel like maybe the brush isn't like the way to go on this, maybe? It might do better with your finger. Okay, let's see how buildable it is. I just took quite a bit on a different finger just to kind of see what would happen. It's really not bad. I definitely feel like the brush didn't do it justice, and it's so creamy. It just works a lot better with your finger. I also kind of feel like they're like the Colourpop ones where you have to make sure you close them really tight, otherwise it'll dry out really quick because it just feels so creamy. I don't know. That's just my initial feeling about this. Okay, next up I'm gonna try Champagne. I'm really hoping that because of their consistency, oh, that's really gold. Wow, that is, oh, it's so beautiful though. I don't know how well I'm actually gonna be able to wear this one. But look at just, that is gorgeous. It's almost like a duochrome gold and like a rose gold undertone. Oh. Alright, so I'm using my other cheek now because I didn't put any highlighter on this morning. And I didn't use the pearl shade on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and try to tap this on and kind of see if I even think I can make this work. Actually, that's not too terrible. I feel like this is borderline like you have to use just a use it sparingly, otherwise it's going to be way too dark. But that's a really beautiful, like, kind of gold glow. You can actually see it on the camera. It doesn't look awful. It's in my mirror it looks kind of dark, but I think it's actually showing up really beautifully on camera. Alright, next up we have pink. And I'm pretty sure that this is definitely going to be too dark for me, but I can always use this as something else, maybe a blush, eye color, but oh, it's so beautiful. Here's the pink shade. This is just the most beautiful soft pink. I want to be able to wear this so badly. Why? And lastly, we have rose gold. I'm not even sure I'm going to try this one on my face because look at this shade. This is this is a deep highlighter, but I am glad that they have highlighters that kind of span the whole shade range. Oh, that's almost like a bronze. Oh my god. That would look great on deeper skin tones, like really deep skin tones. That is gorgeous. So, unfortunately, she's still a little camera shy, not ready to be on camera, but we did come to an agreement on arm swatches. So here is what it looks like on her arm. She is super, super dark compared to me. Like, definitely at least a medium, in between a medium and deep skin tone, for sure. Same parents and everything, just I happen to be really, really pale and she happens to be really, really dark. Alright guys, and that about wraps up this video. I actually really like this formula for the highlighters. They're super creamy and they definitely kind of feel almost wet to the touch, but that also kind of leads me to believe that these are going to be more like the Colourpop highlighters, or just like the Super Shock shadows, where you really want to make sure that you close your containers really tightly so that none of that moisture escapes and this starts to dry out, because I kind of feel like if it dries out, it's going to be like a crumbly, chunky mess. I also think that this applied a lot better with my fingers than it did with a brush, because running the brush in it, even just very, very gently, definitely kind of started flaking off some of the actual, like the top layer of the product, and it just kind of got all over my desk, you know, now that I'm actually looking at the damage that I did. So I kind of think that these are better just like with fingers, or maybe even with a sponge. If I had one handy right now, I would test that out, but I don't think a brush is the way to go with this. I also think they did a pretty good job with their color selection, because I can probably pull off the lightest two shades, but I might be wrong, but I kind of feel like their thought process was, you know, let's do one for fair skin, let's do one for light skin, let's do one for medium skin, and let's do one for deep skin tones. Again, I could be wrong, but you know, you can definitely see the difference between the swatches on my arm and my sister's arm. You know, those lighter shades may not do as well, because I definitely feel like you see the texture a little more and it looks a little chunkier the darker your skin gets, especially with this light one. But I don't know, that's just me. Maybe I'm still doing it wrong. I don't know. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I just want to say I really do appreciate every single one of you. I love all of your comments, you know, your constructive criticism, your feedback, and hopefully we keep growing, and the only way to do that is to click that subscribe button below and make sure you give these videos a big thumbs up. I hope you guys are having an awesome week, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys!